Hello everyone. This is Anushka Mann and I welcome you all to my channel. So today I'm going to share certain things that I really liked about SPJIMR Institute of Management and Research Mumbai. And please see that this is not a sponsored video, and the things that I'm going to share in this video are based purely on my own experience and based on my personal observations. First of all, I did convert my SPJIMR call for their PGTM core marketing course. I'm not sure whether or not I'll be joining it finally as my final, and it will be my final decision. I don't know about that, but based on my experience so far, there are certain things that I really admired about this particular institute, and I should be sharing them today. So first of all, talking about their admission process. I think the most thorough admission process that I've seen so far in any of the B schools, it has to be that of SPJIMR. Now, as you might already be knowing, most of you, that SPJIMR is a profile-based B school, wherein you are not just based on your CAT score or your past CATs. They look at your overall profile, which is something that I really admire about it. So talking about the application process in itself, now a lot of people who are applying to SPJIMR, they find that the application process for this particular institution is very boring and very arduous for no particular reason. But I personally liked it very much because it helped me learn about myself a lot. Now, when you are applying for SPJIMR, in the application form, they make you write so many essays about different things. So, or when you're writing all those essays, you can't be very shallow in mentioning the points in those particular essays because they are part of your application process. So when you sit down to think about the questions of the essays asked to you, you really, go in depth into yourself and you analyze yourself more and you learn about those little things that you might have ignored in the past. They'll come to surface when you think and sit down thinking about those particular essays. So that was one thing that I really liked about them, that it helped me learn a lot about myself personally. Other thing is the two-step interview process that they have. Now for me, my interview took place at the SPJIMR campus, their Bombay campus itself, which was a wonderful feeling. However, it happened because the Delhi slots ran out because I was late to open it. But yes, it happened to be a very interesting experience. So first of all, their two-step interview process, I really enjoyed it. So the first interview process, it's generally a group interviews, both the steps. So in the first one, they ask you technical questions based on your past experiences, academics, on your future plans and stuff. So it's a very, tough interview, the toughest step of all, because sometimes the questions can go really in depth based on what course you are applying to. However, the second interview for me, I felt that it was more of a psychological round. So why I like this entire two-step interview process of this institute was because not only are they assessing you based on your technical knowledge, they're also assessing your values and your personality and who you are from within before selecting you to their institute. And I think this is a wonderful, scrutiny that they are implementing in order to select candidates for their PGTM courses. The next thing that I really liked was the personalized attention they were giving to each and every candidate. Because personally that made me feel very welcome in that institute, and it sort of connected me with the very core of that particular B school even before I entered that B school or started studying over there. So there were two things that really touched my heart. First of all, once you get admission into this, once you accept their offer letter and stuff at SPJIMR, they send you these letters at home, one for you, one for your parents, wherein they For you, they mention what you can expect as a student at the SPJIMR campus, and for the parents, how you're mentioning, there were things like, they mentioned things like how your child is in safe hands and what your child will be, experiencing in the next 2 years and all that. So why I really liked was that not only did it give the candidates personalized attention, the students personalized attention, but it also took into loop the parents as well, and it created that sort of trust between the institute and the students and their parents, which is something that I really liked. Now, the most important thing that I really liked about SPJIMR during their process was the networking meet that happened before the MBA program began itself. So all the people who had accepted the admission offers, whether or not they were converted or whether they were waitlisted, they were welcomed at this high tea sort of program. So I went to their to Bharati Vidya Bhavan's campus at CP, Connaught Place in Delhi, wherein you met with those people who are gonna be your classmates for the next 2 years. And trust me, it was the best kind of meeting that any B school can ever do. And I think all the B schools should be doing that, because I connected with so many of the people in just a short span of time, and the people who are actually going to be my classmates, so that if I actually enter that institute, I'll already have some friends, I'll already have some acquaintances, and that connects me even more with the institute. Moreover, during that particular networking meet, they explained the curriculum in depth, like when the summer internships will take place, in this month you'll do this, in this month you'll do this. Although it was a packed schedule, but they mentioned each and everything. They mentioned the elaborate timeline to us as to what we can expect as students once we enter that institute. And trust me, this is so helpful, because you are not clueless as to what is going to happen once you enter the B school. You are already mentally prepared as to what you will be seeing there. And I think organizing a networking meet to help students connect with each other, and also explaining and elaborating in depth to the students as to what they can expect in the coming 2 years, these two are the practices, in my opinions, that every B school in our country should be implementing, whether it's the IIMs or the non-IIMs, everyone. Next up, the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video is the pre-MBA support. And I know I have 2 points left, but I think I'll talk about one. So it's about the pre-MBA support that they provide to you. I think that's the best thing about SPJIMR that I found, that even before you are entering the school, the B school, they are prepping you beforehand, so that when you enter the college, when the actual pressures of an MBA are going to be applied on you, are going to be thrust upon you, you don't feel out of place. You don't feel that you don't know stuff. You don't feel out of place and clueless as to what is happening to you. So they start prepping you gradually even before you enter the campus itself, and I think that's just a wonderful job that they're doing. So yeah, that's it for this video. I think these were certain points that I really admired about SPJIMR. Now, whether or not I finally go there, that's a different matter at all. But this video, I hope it gives you a certain idea as to how it's like to be part of the SPJIMR fraternity, and whether or not you should be applying to this college, or you should be considering this option of yours if you have converted it or are waitlisted or anything like that. So that's it for today, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.